There we are. Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? This is Nick's Freestyle. I am not GI, and Cowboy Bob is not Free Keith. All right, so we're gonna come through, hang out for a few minutes. The Knicks are legitimately getting their backsides just. Indiana is going to the woods, taking the Knicks to the woodshed at the moment. I got Cowboy Bob here. We're just gonna talk about a couple of topics just real quick. For one, Cowboy Bob, how do you feel about the Emirates Cup championship win, bro?
Um, I feel it's a good win because the team can accomplish something when they work good together. It was fun game. Um, Things that were happening were pretty good. So like how OG was playing, keep telling y'all if we had three All Stars, OG would be one of them. But I felt good about it. But it's like to me, it's only 25 games in. It's great to be happy and all, but let's try to win. Like I could understand if we lost to, our next contender would be like let's say the Cavs or, Detroit. I'll be okay with that. But the Pacers, like you can't come off of a good successful win like that and then lose and then expect not to get criticized tenfold because we're the Knicks. So they just basically digging themselves a hole if they lose tonight. But I'm happy about it though.
Right.
Because the team wanted together, they did everything together, and that captain, you saw more of his humbleness to where you can respect him now.
Right. Right.
What you do? You loved it too?
Yeah. Yeah, I loved it in a fan sense. That man, just seeing your team get championship caps and tees was great for me. Right. Like I think it was just an awesome thing to have happen. I think it's a it's not the champagne, it's a wine cooler, but at the same time, oh, Diawara hit. Diawara is so gangly. Diawara is so. Oh, Gary Bird hurt, bro. Oh
Oh
no,
man,
no,
I
no.
want to.
But yeah, yeah. So I'm excited about the way we won it, who we beat, what stage it was on. So for me, it was more like the experience of it was great. I think it was a great experience. Yeah, y'all see Pacom Dottie out there on the floor, man.
Uh-oh,
Little
Junior.
Freezy Jr. is out there, you know what I'm saying, on the floor. Mo Diawara out there.
Okay.
And the irony is both of are on the floor at the same time.
That's actually
Dottie and
crazy.
Diawara were on the floor at the same time. I kind of like that.
That's actually crazy. He hasn't ran that lineup in a while.
Yeah.
I think it was like what, game 8 or something? I forgot how we were playing, but he ran them too. And Diawara, I think, made a 3-pointer or missed a shot.
Yeah.
Like he had 0 points and we was like, ah, he had his shot.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, as far as the Emirates Cup, I guess we'll have to move on from the Emirates Cup talk at some point.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, and I also want them to hang that banner up. I want that banner up right now, ASAP.
But why?
Why? Because that's what you're supposed to do. When you do something, you do the banner.
Um, I can't really. I can see both sides of this, but to be honest with you, you ain't never really won a championship, and there's multiple reasons of why you shouldn't raise the banner. One of them being is, to be honest with you, it's not a championship. And yes, you guys did
Hey,
thrive
wait, wait,
for
wait.
it.
It is a championship, bro. They don't give you trophies and have a championship celebration for non-championships. Remember?
It's okay. It's not a championship of a full season with the playoffs that everybody, all 30 teams, it comes down to two. That's what I'm trying to say. Like an actual more than 25 games. You got at least two times more than that. I agree with you. It is a championship. Okay, you got your point with the cup and a trophy and the championship change. Okay, but to me, it's like you got 82 games. You proved yourself. Then you're in the playoffs, and then now it's just you and another team. That's even sweeter.
No, not in my opinion.
But again, like I said, I can see like some people looking at that achievement like they raised both of them together because they feel like they can accomplish more. Because sometimes when you raise a banner of success, that's as far as you're gonna go. Like, look at what you said. I remember a couple weeks ago, you were saying how you felt like they felt accomplished, how they're bougie, how you feel like they made it to the finals in the Eastern Conference and everything's okay. Maybe they feel that way and not raising the banner
Yeah,
until they win.
yo, if Billy Joel, like in game says, if Billy Joel has something hanging in the garden, bro, Billy Joel, who I like by the way, Billy Joel's a very underrated artist.
Hmm.
Fish, Fish has something hanging in the garden, and the Knicks won a in-season tournament, and we're like, nah, that ain't good enough.
I mean, isn't the goal to win a championship?
The Emirates Cup is a championship.
The
And
finals.
to your point of all right, so here's the thing. If the goal is to win a championship, then I want you to hang all the banners of the championships the Knicks have won over recent years. Hang all of them up right now.
But what if they win the championship and do that?
Now I can't go by what if. What ifs don't make sense, bro.
Okay.
Because there is no what if the Knicks won the Emirates Cup. The Knicks did win the Emirates Cup.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's also a traditional thing too that we haven't done. Eastern Conference Finals. I know stuff like that we haven't
The
reached.
Eastern Conference Finals is not a championship, though.
Hmm. I know.
That's the reason why there's no banner for it.
So maybe to win another championship would be
And
better. But
hey, so the thing, hey, Cowboy, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like one of these days, I want to be the CEO of a major company, right? Does that mean I shouldn't hang my business degree up in the living room?
no, it doesn't mean that. I'm
Right?
just
Because
saying.
if you got a high school diploma, your bachelor's degree, your associate's degree, whatever it is, your wedding picture, whatever it is, you may as well take all that stuff down if that is the argument. If the argument is I don't want to put this up because one day I want to do something grander, then nobody would have anything on the wall, bro.
Hmm. Yeah, like I said, I see both sides. Like, but again, it's tradition. Maybe we really don't even know why. But to be honest with you, I kind of don't really take it as a bad thing or a good thing. It's either or to me because let's be honest, we've seen this before. We've seen things that we were like, yo, why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? At this point, I'm just like, win a championship. It don't matter what we do because this team is good enough and they should be winning at least another championship this year because they're a good team. But they don't want to hang the banners up. I don't really. It don't really bother me.
Oh
Don't
my
bother me
gosh.
none. Nah, because the thing is like me. I have a bachelor's degree. I don't have it hanging up everywhere because it's just some people don't do stuff like that. Like I agree with you. Maybe for your classification of work or something like that, you can have it out like a doctor's degree has to be, presented in the office to where people can see it. Yeah, you could do that. But me, I don't. I have a bachelor's degree. I don't have it hanging out anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, bro, I don't have my student loan debt hanging up there either. You know what I'm saying?
That is
You
true.
feel me? So, but the point I'm getting at is and like, bro, you watch Formula One? You watch racing?
Yeah, I
You know
used
how
to.
like Formula. So I'm trolling somebody, right? I'm trolling somebody right now. I'll tell you who it is later on, right? Like you watch Formula One.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna let this person say their thing, right? Yo, Tori B is in the building. Salute,
What up, good people?
Tori B. You watch Formula One?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You know how there's a race every week, right?
You're not gonna do that. you, you don't know how there's a race every week. I know,
Yo.
but you don't. I really
This
Yo.
think as
guy.
fans we're investing too much in this banner. Shit, this is like non-conversation. Like I've seen like so
See?
many podcasts today losing their minds over it either way, and I think it's silly. Like, so what? They didn't hang a banner. They won the trophy. They won. Yay. We can be excited about it. But I think that's it. I think it's their decision to make. And as a fan of this team, I respect their decision not to hang the banner. And nobody hangs banners in the middle of the season. Nobody hangs up their accomplishments in the middle of the season. No one does that. When has
Why
anyone won
why but why
anything
is
and
that
hung a
though? Why
banner?
is that though?
Because it's a beginning of the season thing. When the NBA champions win, they don't hang their banner. You don't come back the next day for them to hang their banner at the stadium. You wait till the next season starts. So why would we do that in the middle of the season? Just leave it for next year. Maybe they put it up at the beginning of the next season. And if they don't, good for them. If they don't feel like they should hang that banner, good for them. Like it's a flag in the stands. It's not that serious. It doesn't take away from what they did. They won. We watched it. The confetti fell. They raised the trophies. Jalen got the MVP. We was all hype. I even brought the hat.
I'm going to
I
get
brought the
into.
hat. That hat
I'm,
is fire. I brought that hat. Like at the end of the day, all the things we were supposed to do as fans, we did. Now we talking about the banner. Like, why does this matter? This doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't take away from the accomplishment. The banner isn't the accomplishment. The win is.
mm, hang the banner. What are we
That's just
talking
where
about?
I'm at.
Hang the banner. What are we?
Uncle Freezy, like I ain't listening to that.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
don't
I
have to
He's
mean,
like, you
listen.
said that
He's stuck.
nice,
This
but
is the
no.
rock in his shoe. I don't know why. I get it. None of us have seen the championship in so long, but this ain't it. This is not the championship. So while you want the banner because you want something to symbolize winning, this is not the thing you want to symbolize the win. You want the big dog. So let's wait for them to raise the big dog like we all know they're gonna do at the end of the season. Let's do that. Let's stop harping on this banner from this baby league because we just started it. It just started 2 days ago. It's
I
brand new. It only been
I
around for
I
three
feel you.
years.
I understand.
Let's let it go.
I
It's not
understand the
that
sentiment,
serious.
but here's my sentiment. Right? Here's my sentiment. If the Knicks don't win a championship and they come to me like, "Yo, we didn't win like we said we would," but we're gonna hang this Emirates Cup banner up from last year up instead.
So what?
I legit get me a Brooklyn Nets tattoo. I'll be
So go
so
get
mad
it.
at this
That would
team.
be that would be your thing. Go get it.
Yeah, yeah,
Because when the Knicks,
I'll
the
be
last
so mad at
time,
this team
the
because
last
I
time
know
anybody
you
won
got
anything,
to
right? Hold on.
value the moment. You gotta
We
value
are
the
valuing the moment. Freezy, we're happy for our team. Nobody hangs banners in the middle of a season. When you win the Eastern Conference, right? Or when you win the Atlantic Division, do they hang them banner at the beginning of the playoffs or they hang it the next season? Why are we so fixated on that banner going in the rafters right now? It don't have to.
because you don't have a
Maybe if they
banner.
win the NBA, so what? So what? We don't have a banner. If we win the Atlantic Division and we don't win the and we don't win a championship, are we not gonna hang that banner at the beginning of the next season?
No, because
We
it's not a
gonna hang it, right?
championship.
You hang up if you win the Atlantic Division. Don't you get a banner for that?
Yeah, well, you make
All right.
yeah.
Yes. So when they gonna hang the banner at the end of the season or the beginning of the next season?
You gotta wait till the season be over because you don't win it to the end of the season.
Right. So if they win it, are they gonna hang? They gonna come back the next day to hang the banner, or they gonna do it at the beginning of next season?
They
Why
not gonna
can't you wait?
because it's not the same.
It is the same. It's exactly the
No,
same. We
no,
didn't
you're not
lose.
listening. You gotta listen to what I'm saying. It's not
Hmm.
the same. It's not the same argument. One argument is we only hang championship banners, right? And the other argument is that we'll hang it when the time is right, right? Those are the two things that I keep hearing. Like, no, why hang this thing? Let's not focus on that. Let's focus on winning the championship, and then we'll hang all the banners together, right? And then the other argument is let's just wait till the end of the season to just hang whatever. Those are two separate things, is what I'm saying. And in my mind, none of them really matter. I'm like, get the banner made, put it up, let's celebrate, right? It don't take away. It's not like you're gonna have players sit out or something like that off the banner. It ain't gonna be that, right? It's simply put your banner up. That's it. You ain't gotta have no special occasion. Like you ain't gotta do nothing special after that. You can acknowledge your players, blah blah blah. But nah, that's it. If I was Dolan, I would have had the banner made already, and then if we'd have lost, I'd have just burnt it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have done, right? But for those that think like the little things don't matter, it's like steps on the journey. Like you gotta build this thing in a fan base. Like the fan base gotta be, you gotta have a championship ready fan base,
I need to
right?
understand something. Do you think
No,
that this is not a step because they didn't hang the banner? I
Yep.
just want to understand. They went and they played their asses off and they won this trophy and they hoisted the trophy in the air and Jalen got the MVP and the confetti fell and we was all hyped because we was rocking out together. So we can at least in this little group say that we were all hyped about it. And now you are saying that we are they no longer this step doesn't count because they didn't hang the banner. They were there, they experienced it, they understood what the win
Right.
was, they
Right.
celebrated. Not hanging a banner don't take that away. This is where the disconnect comes for me. It's just a banner to hang up in the rafters. Like they didn't forget that they did it. We didn't forget that they did it. Why they need to hang this banner? This is
I
where the
don't.
disconnect comes from me because the banner doesn't, this banner is not taking away or giving them a win. Like it doesn't make sense to me that it matters so much to you that this banner goes
but
in the rafters at
but
Madison Square Garden today when they immediately said, this is a stepping stone for us. We set out to achieve a goal. We achieved it. Now we're moving on to the bigger show. What is so
but
wrong with that? If these players,
but
these group of players decided that they don't want to hang this banner, why is it so hard for the fan base? The fan base, because
but
we
to,
didn't make the decision. They did. They don't want to hang it. Why we can't accept that and move on? I
but
don't
to
get
be
it.
honest, but to be honest with you, now that I'm listening to Freezer and you guys talk about it, I could kind of assume that it's still tradition. You know, you really got to look at it this way. When you win something, you're
Tradition,
supposed to honor
right?
that, and you're supposed to
Yes,
like. But here's another point. Like for example, when you do a midterm, I don't know if you've been to college or if you've been through, if you
I
remember
have.
high school. Yeah, but remember, like in high school, when you get your midterms and you're like, "Yo, I got
Hmm.
a 95 on my midterms," you know, you
I
would
didn't hang
post
the
that up
paper
on your
though.
refrigerator.
I didn't. I
No,
did.
I'm just well, I did one time, and the one time I did, I was so hyped. I had that like framed. I was running around the house, thought I was smarter than my sister. Of course not, that was a lie. But it's like when you get something, especially because this is still in. I know it's 25 games, it's not mid-season, but I'm just saying like accomplishment based off of tradition, something that you want to build because it is still new, and if you want it to grow, you have to have the support behind it as well. And also, it should be good for the fan base because the fan base gets to go out, gets to have a feeling, get to have a understanding of what it's like to be a champion. So in a way, I could respect that too. Plus, hey, you can make money off of it too. You can sell merchandise, have fans see people, and it helps the New York organization grow, and also the cup as well. It's basically free advertisement when the moment's hot, because you just won it Tuesday. Wednesday, you should have had a parade.
Yeah,
I can see
And
his
what
see,
point.
and this is why Freezy the banner shouldn't go up because we shouldn't be having a damn parade. Like, oh, y'all crazy.
Hey, I
like
would.
I
the
can't.
parade the
I
parade
can't do
part
this.
was
I
I
do the
can't do
parade.
this.
I do a
I can't do
parade.
this.
Shoot, I'd have a parade. We all be out there
This is not.
signing stuff
Listen,
for like an hour.
again.
You
I
think
think. I think the
I'm getting
disconnect
paid?
comes from me because I don't know if anybody in the chat watches Formula One, but they do this every race. There's a
she
cumulative
you
amount
can't
of
be trying to talk
points.
to me about Lou Hamilton. You don't know no Lou
No,
Hamilton.
it's not Lou Hamilton.
You don't know nothing about. You don't know nothing
That's
about
not
no
the
Lou
man's
Hamilton.
name. It's Lewis Hamilton.
I
Let me
know
get it
who he
right.
is. I
His name
know.
ain't Lou Hamilton. He
I
not never
know.
gonna
I know who
shorten
he
it
is.
to
I saw
Lou.
his commercial on TV this week.
All right. Listen, I just we don't have. There's no need for this. This banner doesn't take away from anything. They won. Yay. Let's be happy for our team. Yay. Let's celebrate our team. Yay. But let's respect their decision not to hang the banner. They don't want to hang it. I don't see
That's
why
a
that's an
bad
issue.
decision.
It's you think it's a bad decision. You
I think it's a
you
terrible
think it's a
decision.
bad decision. You could think that, but you also can respect their decision not to do it. They don't want to do it. And as a fan of this team, if they don't want to do it, I respect their decision not to do it. I just
I don't
I
respect the
don't.
decision. I think that
That's fine.
I think the decision is short sighted
I I
and
don't.
it's building and this is just my opinion now. I think it's short sighted and it's building a Mount Everest of disappointment when all you had to do was say, hey, listen, we won, we want to put this here. This is just the beginning. Right? Instead of saying this is just the beginning, they like, nah, don't eat that snack before dinner because we're gonna have lobster tails later. And then if the lobster
That's not
tails
what they
don't
did
come,
though.
yeah, it's exactly what they're doing.
That's not what
Because
they did.
if you
They
don't show up with lobster
celebrated. They
tails, and
acknowledged.
you show up with if you show up with anything less, if you show up with anything less than a championship, then all the stuff they said is all it leads to is another disappointing season. That's it.
Whether
Because
they hang the banner or not,
now
if they
you
don't
can't
win the
hang
championship, it's going to be just another disappointing season. Putting
right
that banner
because
in the rafters ain't going to change that. If they don't win the NBA championship, like most of us in this room think that they will, if they don't win it, it's going to be a disappointing season for the Knicks. It's not going to
right.
matter whether that banner went in the rafters. It's
It
not going to matter. You're not
it
even going to be thinking about
does.
that banner if they don't win the NBA championship. You're going to be in a deep state of depression like the rest of us until the season starts again next year in October.
You never
So,
okay, let me ask you something. You never seen like the old movies where like they have these banners in the up in the rafters and one of the guys goes, "Hey, they haven't won in a long time. Maybe we should work to get a championship going."
no, I've
I'm
never
just
seen a
saying
movie
like
where that happened.
you've never seen a movie where that happened.
Oh, you asking me if I've
Nah,
seen a
you
movie
never
where they
seen the
talk about
Mighty
banners?
Ducks?
Nope,
Thank you.
You've seen the Mighty Ducks before.
I
Thank you.
haven't seen that movie before, Fraser.
Oh well, I'm sorry, my bad.
I really haven't.
oh.
I really haven't.
Oh, okay.
I've never
All
seen that
right, all
movie.
right, all right. But well, most sports movies, just like especially in basketball, like you could look at. I think is it the Hoosiers? I'm
I,
not sure. Oh no, Glory Road. Look at Glory Road. Perfect example. These guys haven't won a championship. Their women were winning championships, and they based it off of a woman coach. So
I think there's a disconnect, right? Because I'm incredibly proud of this accomplishment for this team. I just don't think it matters whether or not they hang the banner. Whether or not they hang the banner doesn't take away from the fact that I'm proud of the accomplishment. To
but it's
me,
still an
the banner
important.
doesn't matter.
It,
Listen, I'm not saying it's not important that they won. I'm saying that hanging the banner isn't important, especially
like,
right now.
have you ever like seen houses that have a certain type of archways or have a certain type
Yes.
of design? Like, it could be
Hmm.
one of those nice designs to build for your road to success. Like, you can't, I'm not telling you how to look at it, but I'm just saying it could be a building block that you can build off of. It's something
But
there
we
to
are
remind you
building.
of.
We won a chip. We won the chip. We have
Yeah,
the
but
cup.
nobody knows what
We
it's
got
like
the
to be in the
memories.
championship.
No, they don't have any idea what it's like to be in the NBA championship. And hanging that banner ain't gonna make them. Ain't gonna do that for them. I, is that what we're saying? That hanging the banner is the equivalent of going to the championship?
No, I'm saying hanging a
So
banner and
then what?
having a unity.
That
No, what I'm saying is hanging a banner or a ribbon would draw a lot of fans closer and draw a stronger knit core, and it will be
no, it
able to
wouldn't.
help us. Yeah, it would.
No, no, it wouldn't.
It'll
Are you
it
not going to be a
okay.
Knicks fan tomorrow because they're not putting a banner up today? I'm
Yeah,
a
but
Knicks
I'm
fan.
not
You're a
saying
Knicks
for
fan.
me. Like, no, I'm not saying for me. But the last 2 days, I've been hearing nothing but Nick praises. I actually got one of my friends made a
And
video
they're
about
gonna
Tyler
still
Kolek.
praise the
Hold on.
Knicks if they don't hang the banner.
But see, you're not understanding it though. It's like
I don't.
I
I can promise you I
I
don't.
think it's because the thing for me more so is after listening to Freezy, I keep thinking of tradition. Like, you
Oh,
win something in sports, you hang that banner up, you win that championship. Like, I still believe like it's something. Like, even the Patriots went 18 and one giant loss. They still got the AFC Championship banner up there, and that's one of their best seasons. But it's like, I feel like they should do it. After listening to Freezy, I think it's tradition. You want to help build the sport. And 10 years from now, when we look back on it, you don't want to be the one that looks bad. It also looks good because we're a part of history. Lakers, Bucks, Knicks, like, we're one of the top five organizations of basketball. So it's like,
I
I'm just saying
don't.
from the
I
traditional and business
don't.
side, that's why I say
A
ISC
hundred.
should be up.
I promise you, 100% with all my heart. I don't care. I don't care.
Right.
It's not going to change my fandom. It's not going to change the way I feel about this team. I don't look at them no different. I appreciate what they went out there and did. As a fan, I was excited. I enjoyed it. I was locked in for every game. I'm so happy for these guys. And I like that they know that this is a stepping stone. They went out, they set a goal, they went out, they accomplished it, and now they're moving on to their bigger goal. And I don't think there's anything wrong with not hanging a banner if they don't want to hang the banner. But if they wanted to hang the banner, I wouldn't care if they did that either. Like, I respect the fact that they don't want to do it. I don't think it's bucking tradition that they don't want to hang it because there isn't a tradition of hanging banners mid-season. Like, when you win in the NBA, you hang the banner at the end of the season. I know the Bucks and the Lakers did it, but that wasn't tradition. That was something that they started themselves because we don't hang banners mid-season. We hang them at the beginning of the following season for anything that we've ever done. So no, I don't have a problem with them not hanging it. I get it. We're all on different pages with this. I respect y'all opinion. I'm fine with it, but I don't think that there's anything that either of you can say that's going to change how I feel in this moment. And I feel the same way, vice versa. I don't think I can say anything that's going to change either of your minds. I just don't care. Like, I don't
Right.
care that they didn't hang it. And I think 90% of fans don't care. I think if
Right.
we put up a poll right now, most people in the chat don't care. They just want to see the Knicks win.
Right. Right.
That's it.
Right.
They just want to see them win.
Yeah.
And we
The
did, and we
thing.
saw them win at a high level. What I appreciated about these games isn't the banner; it was that the Knicks rose to the occasion from round to round to round. That's what I'm excited about. That's what I like seeing. I like seeing the fact that I watched my team play three different teams and three different styles of basketball and win all three times. I like that now my team's identity is that they're a chameleon because whatever you put in front of them, they can adapt to. I love that I saw that in my team. I don't care about this banner. Like, there's so many more, there's so many better things about this ship that we could be talking about. And we're talking about the banner. Come on, y'all.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I love it. I love it. I would love it even more if that banner was up tonight, though.
And I think that's great, but I think you're disappointed in that, and there's nothing we can do to change that because the banner ain't going up. They already said it.
Right. I understand. I understand. But what the thing is though, the reason behind the decision that is made is bugging me. I keep saying I feel like I keep stating it clearly. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. But the reason they gave for not hanging a banner to
What's the
me
reason they gave for not hanging the banner?
because they want to save that space and effort for the big move. Right?
Okay. So my
Yeah.
team is confident that they're gonna go out there and win an NBA championship. I like it. I love the tough talk. I
Hey, they
love
were
it.
super confident last
Poke your
year.
chest out. That's okay. Poke your chest out every year.
Yeah.
Mm.
They were super confident the year before when Tom
And that's
Thibodeau
fine.
didn't put
Poke your chest out again.
and they were super confident against Miami three
Poke your
playoffs
chest
ago.
out every single time.
That's the point. The point I'm
They don't
getting
want to they don't want to
because
celebrate the
I'm never say
consolation
die with
prize.
it. I'm not gonna quit. I'm not quitting on the Knicks. But come on, man, some
I think
stuff
Freezy,
to be
I
a
get it.
champion, you got to start thinking like one.
You
Like
don't
you
think
can't
they're
just
thinking like
you just can't be
champions because
like
they want to hang a
one
banner?
day we'll be the champion. We'll be the champion in June. You can't just be the
Here go the
champion.
disconnect from me. There we go. Here goes the disconnect. This is the disconnect. Because I don't think that they're not thinking like they're going to be
Tori
champions.
B up here. So, hey,
Who's that? Miss Mocha?
hey, Miss Mocha said, "Hey,
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
can
I'm
you hear her?
good. Yeah, I
You
can
can hear?
hear her.
Okay,
I can hear her.
get out of here. You ain't the star. I'm the star."
I don't want to be
No, Miss Mocha is the star. All right. Don't play yourself.
This ain't no. This ain't
Don't
no.
play
I
yourself.
can see the
Yo,
turn to
this
talk
message.
about
Tell the first
somebody
lady of
sing a
Blue
song.
Ridge Tears. I said she is the star. All
Yo, I
right.
almost got swung on just now. Y'all didn't see it.
That's right.
Nah,
Till I got
I
her
turned
back.
my head. I turned my head. I didn't want to be a witness. I went this way. Like,
Right.
I got her
what's that
back.
over
Damn it.
there? I'm like, what's that over there? You know when you say something, and you with your family and friends, and they about to get slapped, you just turn it like, pat, 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 and you like, oh yeah, hey, what's up?
Right. Yo, so I got what I got another topic I want to talk to y'all about.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Just real quick. But before I do that, I gotta read the super chats real quick. Paris Duggar, thank you for your generous contribution. Paris Duggar says, I love this. Playing the bench,
Oh
Mike
yeah, the
Brown,
kids is in
thumbs
here.
up. I
The kids
absolutely
is in.
agree with Paris Duggar. And Paris Duggar also, thank you for the generous contribution. Paris Duggar says, Clarkson has officially arrived.
I heard he got 9 points in the first quarter.
And he out here playing. He out here,
See,
he's out here trying his best for us, y'all.
I miss McBride, man. If we had McBride, I don't care what nobody say. I'm talking smack. We champs, man. We need that 42% from three this season. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody keep making fun of him. I miss that dude.
Like if I'm the president of the Deuce McBride fan club, I will fight the
I'm
people who's
look,
making
look.
fun of my man.
I ain't no president. I'm
Ooh,
also a client.
let's go. Let's go.
Hey, look, I'm the Josh Hart. I'm Josh Hart. I'm the president of Josh Hart. Like that.
Okay.
I had that from day one. Like if you go back, yeah, we had a long night that night from day one when we got Josh Hart. But anyway, yeah, I love Deuce, man. Deuce, like I said, something about him. He always shows up in the right moment, even if it's not a lot. But he's way more consistent, and he was shooting the three really well before he got hurt.
Right.
He was making like I think he was like at 23 of 40 or something like that of like 43 of his 3 pointers. I was like, yo, that's impressive.
I wonder how long he run them to see if they could win this game. Because JB and them is in the game now.
Yeah. Randall in the building. There, hey, Franks, thank you for the generous contribution. Frank says being the first not to hang this could possibly tick off the machine. Then
Oh yeah, I
Adam
said
Silver
that too.
puts out the word, and we lose mad games. Is that not Knicks
I
fan? We
said that.
not tired of being the Oakland Raiders. We are the Oakland Raiders of the NBA.
You
Like
hurt
we
my heart
just
when you said that.
constantly like throw dirt in the face of the league, and wonder why the league don't show us no love, right? Like
Hmm.
I don't understand. Like, it's like we don't need the NBA. We do need the NBA. Do what other teams are doing.
Nah, but
Oh,
we
get
New
the
Yorkers, man. We
right. I
we're
just
gonna keep doing the same thing we want to do. I agree with you though. You're right as far as the business aspect, yes. But it's New York, man. You can't tell New
I
Yorker
mean, at the end of
nothing.
the day, if the NBA felt like that, they could have just made it a rule. You got to hang the banner. If it's not a rule, that means the teams have a choice. And
It
if
don't mean that he gonna say that
they
he may
already
not
don't
say it
like us,
now.
bro. The whistle ain't gonna be no different. They don't like us. The whistle's already unfavorable. It is what it is.
But if every time the NBA try to give you a layup like winning this and you honor
They
it and
ain't
showing
giving us
them
no
respect.
damn layup. They tried to jerk us in this game too.
No, I mean the layup is you raising the banner. Like you raise the banner, show respect, say thank you.
Listen,
That layup right there to where we can get into people's good favors. We just go, nah, we
oh,
ain't doing that. Can't be disrespectful to
um,
others.
oh well. Like I said, if it's a rule, it's a rule. If it ain't, it ain't. They had the choice. They decided not to. It is what it is. I don't.
We got to stop being the Oakland Raiders of the NBA. We got to
I don't
start
think we're the
being
Oakland Raiders of the
doing what
NBA.
our
I
other
just think
brothers are
that you're.
doing.
I think that they made a decision, and I'm fine with it. That's it.
Okay, okay, all right. Agreed. They made a decision. Um, I gotta live with it. Don't mean I like it, right? Doesn't mean that I like it. And
Oh,
it's one of them things where you're gonna have to live with them consequences. Just
I
get ready
mean, it is
for
what it
another
is.
53 years. Like in another 53 years, when we don't have a championship, we
If
can
you
be like,
believe
yo, it's
that,
been 106 years.
don't tune into no more Nick games. Then that's how you feel. Don't tune in.
I know, I know. I'm about to buy me a shot. I'm about to buy a
We can't
LaMelo
over
Ball jersey right now.
exaggerate the thing. Like we
He
can't do
said a
it.
LaMelo Ball jersey. Wow, you
Right,
go from
I
Brunson to
mean, look,
Ball. That's crazy.
that's it. We gotta stop tuning in because if we already know the refs don't like us, and if you feel like they're gonna do us even more dirty, then I wouldn't tune in no more.
right. Because based on the conversation, it's like if the Knicks don't win the championship, we not hanging the Eastern Conference Finals banner. We not hanging the division
That's
banner.
absolutely not true.
Well, okay.
It's absolutely not
We
true.
can't have two. Well, we can't have like competing objections. And it's either one objection or
No,
no
your objection is
objections.
that they have to hang the banner now. What I'm saying to you is I don't have a problem with them waiting to hang the banner. Did they say they were never going to hang this banner? Or did they decide not to do it mid-season?
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with them waiting to hang the banner. I also don't have a problem with them never hanging a banner. Like either way, it doesn't matter to me. I know what they did. And
Okay.
again, that's just my Formula One brain. Like they drop confetti and give a trophy at every
Hey,
race.
Cowboy Bob, do you watch Formula One? You watch racing?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Every week,
There you go. Freezy, you don't know. You want me to tell him and you want to tell him. You watch
yeah.
Formula One, Bob?
No, no, no.
Oh, I'm like, I don't
Hey.
know very many people. And not for nothing, Formula One eclipses the NBA like 20-fold. It's a worldwide sport.
Right, right,
There's way more Formula One fans than there are NBA fans.
right,
But with my Formula One brain, I get it. Like they give out a trophy at every single race.
right.
Every race, three drivers get a trophy. And there is confetti in the air, there is champagne popping, there is lively celebration, and then they pack it on up and they move to the next city, and that city is done with. That race is done with.
Okay.
So I get it. The confetti comes down, you get the and I'm saying just like them ladies brought that trophy out, that's exactly what they do in Formula One. This is exactly what they do. They march that trophy out for the they play everybody national anthem. They pop champagne, everybody celebrating. It's great. It feels great to watch the play your drive up on that podium. And then it's on to the next race. So I get it. I can compartmentalize. I get it. A lot of people don't. but
All right.
that's my Formula One brand.
So I got one more thing that I want to talk to y'all about just real
Mhm.
quick. And I bet you we can talk about it in like 30 seconds.
What you got?
Are
Oh,
y'all shocked and surprised about the Fox News report about Josh Hart doing something questionable to Jalen Brunson during the celebration? Did y'all hear about
Why
that?
y'all talk about that?
well,
Yeah, I
it was
know. I heard about
everywhere.
it.
It was
Yeah,
literally everywhere, and shocked a little bit that he did it there. Not surprised because I feel like that's the stupid
that's what
stuff
they
they do to
did.
each
They're
other.
friends. They yeah,
They
they do that all the
it's
time.
not so much that they friends. They friends who grew up in a different environment than we did,
Yeah,
and they hang
like for
around the
me,
the lighter folk who do stupid stuff like that, and they cool with it. And when we look at it and we like that's we don't do stuff like that. No, but they didn't grow up
like
with
for
us.
m- like like for me, where
They
we
didn't grow up with
grew
us.
up, like I grew up like if you won a championship or something like that, somebody would try to take your championship, your championship, out of your ring or try to take something of your championship, like your rope or whatever, and they just run off and you be like, like your medal. They'll take your medal or whatever and just run off with it. Like that's the type of jokes we did. But then, or like saying, hey, we snatch your chain. So we had like little different games. But to me, it's all in fun because tons of people been doing that. Like even in baseball, when I played, I'd be like, people be like, hey, good game, smack you in your butt. You're like, yo, what the hell? You're like, yo, what you
This was a
doing?
little bit more than a smack on the butt, so I
No,
get it.
I'm just saying, like to me,
So I
him
get
and
it,
Josh
but
Hart are like they're like basically brothers, and it's like with me and my brother, like if I had a brother, we'd be doing things that I wouldn't care who's around because that's my brother.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just them being them, and that's why like another thing I like about the way Josh Hart is and he is. Josh Hart can be who he is, and Brunson can be who he is, regardless of where they are. That's actually true friendship, and to me, I honor that. I'm not gonna look at it as they were inappropriate. They were that they were being, and that's the best part. They were being their most natural selves in front of the camera, and they weren't being disrespectful. They weren't. They won the championship. They were goofing off. They excited. Like I don't mind it.
Hey,
Now if he
yo,
went up to him and did something crazy, then yeah. But to
I,
me, that
I, I
boy's just
understand what you're
goofing.
saying. I get it, man. But I think there's a time and place for everything, bro.
Of course.
Like legitimately the day after the day the day, the day after like the Knicks win this thing, Fox News has a picture of Josh Hart doing this. Yo, we were like, can the Knicks just have something nice for like 24 hours?
No, that's the New
Like
York way.
like legit. This is I'm from a different era, right? Like legit. I used to spend so to the chat. I used to spend about 5 or 6 weeks of the summer in this place called the South Bronx, Bronx, USA. Right. My grandfather Pee Wee, right, used to drive the bus. Right. He drove the bus for like 40 years. He moved from down here where I'm at to the Bronx, New York, and he drove the bus up there for 40 years. Right. So he used to get me, my sister and brother from Jersey City, and my two cousins from down south, and we used to spend like 5 weeks in the Bronx, right? So where we was at, I can't remember the name of the street. I can't even remember the name of the people, but they used to have this like little tournament, little basketball thing. Every summer, I used to go over there. We used to lose every summer we go over there. The one year we came in third place, and they gave us these bronze coins. I'll never forget. The first place they got the little teeny. You remember the $2 trophies? Remember when you holding up the little $2
Mm-hmm.
trophy or whatever? And then second place get the medal go around your neck or whatever. And in third
Mm-hmm.
place you get this like these little bronze coins, right? I never forget, man. I got the dude gave my bronze coin, and soon outside the gate, like they used to have like these big, thick black gates. You know, it's a chain link gate, but it's like the
Yeah.
thick black gate that to protect the black top, right? They was waiting outside for us to come out there so cats can start stealing trophies, medallions, and ribbons and stuff, and the medallions. At no point did I think about somebody putting a finger on my butt? Right.
Yeah, that's not a thing. I
The, the,
mean,
the point the
but
point
but
the point that I'm getting at is like I understand like dudes play around and they like joke and whatever, and they come from an environment. They come from a Drip
they come
Moore's in the
from a different
building.
environment than
Drip
we do.
Moore. But I just want to say this. The thing about that is like when you in those moments and you just be wanting to celebrate. And I'm thinking like, is that how they celebrate after every big win? This dude just opened up a whole Pandora's box of the tomfoolery that they probably do now that Tom Thibodeau ain't here. If Tom
but
Thibodeau was here, he might have wrestled Josh Hart to the ground.
but this ain't the first time though we heard Josh Hart. I mean, seen or heard Josh Hart do something crazy. Like,
Is
I mean, come on, it's
right?
different, but still, he's always been like that.
Yeah, I don't, man.
No, I'm not saying it's not inappropriate. I agree with you on that, but I'm just saying, like, to me,
Cowboy
some
Bob on
people just
national
do
TV
things
with
different.
everybody looking.
Now, I would have never done that. Like, to me, I would have been proud and happy, but nah, that's just. I mean,
Yo,
I have a friend. I have a friend who would do stupid stuff like you would be wearing your best clothes, getting your diploma. He'll run up and hit you in the face with a water balloon. Like I've had friends that done stuff like that, but I do agree with you. Like I said, there's an appropriate place and time for everything. They could have did that in the locker room when he was getting interviewed.
but Cowboy Bob Jalen Brunson was legitimately thanking his teammates and was trying to get to the Spurs to tell them good game,
That's not
right?
where that happened.
Where it happened at then?
When they was
When they were
raising
grabbing
the
the
trophy on the
trophy.
stage. That didn't
Okay,
happen
Hmm.
what during the interview. It didn't happen while he was walking nowhere. They were literally hoisting the trophy and he
Yeah.
poked him with the
K-
finger.
yeah.
He turned around, he yelled at him, he put his
he
foot in his
ran up right
face. It was
behind them and
I
did it.
re
Yeah.
So
I
this is
don't I
premeditated
don't
then.
Yeah.
maybe, but again I saw this and I really was hoping I didn't have to discuss it. I thought it was silly, it borderline inappropriate, and that's where I leave it.
I think
It's
it was
Josh being Josh,
gross.
I think,
Yeah.
I agree. I just don't. I'm good. I
I
don't.
don't agree with it neither.
I
But this
don't.
ain't the
It's
first
not
time
some.
he
That's
done
not the way
something
I
crazy.
play. But I also know
Yeah.
that they went to college with a bunch of people that probably did that a lot. So
Yeah.
that's just stuff that they're used to doing. And was it appropriate in that moment? No. But I
No, it
think
was
that
not.
this is where we should leave it. It was inappropriate. We all agree it was inappropriate, and I don't think it should be like long conversation
I'm at a
because I feel
slightly
like
different place. Like I don't want to talk about it
I
no
don't.
more. Right.
I
I,
don't want to
I
talk
don't.
about it. I
Right.
don't.
But I do think that they need to say something like, "Hey, listen, I'm only gonna talk about this one time. I did this thing. It was weird. I got outside of myself, and I just did this thing. It was a whatever, and that's it. And just go on about your business, right?
Maybe they'll discuss it on the roommate show. I don't know.
Maybe they're discussing it, but
Yeah.
I'm just the whole thing is just like when I tie it all together, like the banner and this goofiness. To me, it's all about making sure the fan base, I mean, not the fan base, but the team is a respectable, well respected team that people know is about their business and not buffoonery. And that's all I have to, I'm like Forrest Gump. That's all I have to say about that. That's it. The thing was, yeah, it was just crazy to me.
Are we tying the banner into buffoonery?
No, the Josh thing.
Oh,
You
okay.
said
I'm
I'm
No,
just
trying
making
to
make
no, the
spin
sure.
that.
respect, the respect thing, the celebration and banner go into the respect part. The part that Josh did is, trust me, its own thing.
Okay.
Hmm.
With Jalen Brunson didn't like it. It wasn't like Jalen Brunson was like, ha ha ha. You know what I'm saying? Like what
He
Josh did
didn't.
is a own
Okay.
isolated Josh Hart incident. That's it.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm not saying that's why when Jalen Brunson did that, I didn't immediately think that, oh, they do that all the time. I didn't think that. I'm thinking Jalen Brunson was like, boy,
I
what you
did.
doing?
I think Josh
That's the
does
look on Jalen
dumb
Brunson's
stuff
face that
all
I
the
saw.
time. I think like you can watch them on the sidelines. They stay doing stuff like that. One
And
about
to be
snapping
honest
them with
with
the
you,
towel, grabbing them when they doing
I just
interviews on the sidelines after games. They do this stupid stuff all the time.
I was just gonna say this. Rodman used to do that a lot of times with people too. So he used to pinch people's thigh and shit like that. Like it was inappropriate, but I do agree with you. There's a time and place for everything. That's why I said I don't understand it. I'm not comfortable. I wouldn't do it, but it's not the first time.
On that, Jalen Brunson is an excellent leader.
Yep.
Jalen Brunson eventually may be the greatest captain that New York City has ever seen. And that's major considering Mark Messier was a captain here. Thurman Munson was a captain here. Mickey Mantle was a captain here. Joe
That Jeter.
DiMaggio, David Wright, Derek Jeter were all captains here. So for me to say that Jalen Brunson might be the greatest captain ever after this run, that means something. That tells you how I feel about Jalen Brunson. So when JB turned around and that was I'm like, I know JB is in the moment. Like, bro, we got to have these moments, bro. Like this is not freshman year at Villanova. So yeah, but y'all got anything else though? I didn't want to dominate the thing, man. Shout out to
Now
Free
I'm
Keith
good.
and Gi, by the way.
Salute.
Where
Thank you
Keith at?
guys.
Tell him I yelled 4 times for him today. Even though I didn't, tell him I yelled 4 times.
Yeah,
Nah, he'll
I was
feel
gonna
good.
tell I was gonna tell him Cowboy Bob left his hat on the sofa.
Okay.
Yo, get Free Keith
Yo,
mad as
tell him
hell.
that. Tell him
Free Keith
that. Tell him
a
that.
yell for like 3 hours straight. So
He like, when I see you, I'm gonna have to talk to you. We
it's
gonna have
on
to have a
site.
serious conversation.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Hey, well, thank you everybody for hanging out with us. I'm
Go
sorry,
New York, go New
I'm not
York,
Free
go.
Keith and not GI, but I think we did have a great conversation. Knicks at Night podcast soon come 11:20 p.m. tonight. We're gonna talk about a few things, including where do we go from here.
And we
Right,
only down by 3 right now.
only
We go
down,
up.
only down by 3. We're gonna see y'all later, everybody.
Peace, good
Peace.
people.
Peace, y'all.